Hi everyone, I'm your host Nick, and thank you for tuning into Game Pulse Weekly News, Episode 6. So, that's Episode 6, and once again, I'm here bringing you the news that's been going on in video games, or video game related in the past couple days or so. Well, let's get right to it. So, as you are all aware, we talk about different topics, the different companies, Nintendo, Sony, Microsoft, PC, which is mostly Steam, sometimes others, and all consoles, and miscellaneous. So, let's start off with Nintendo. So, on Nintendo's website, mynintendo.com, they are actually having a sale right now with certain video games that you can use your gold coins for a percentage off on these select video games. And to earn gold coins, you have to buy a Nintendo game, either digital or physical, it doesn't matter. But if you buy digitally, I believe you get more gold coins. So you can redeem your gold coins to get a percentage off of these various games. And they have games like Animal Crossing New Leaf, Legend of Zelda Wind Waker HD for Wii U, Luigi's Mansion Dark Moon, Tomodachi Life, Pikmin 3, Punch-Out, Mario Party 10, Mario Kart 64 on the Wii U, Super Mario 64 on the Wii U, Super Punch-Out featuring Mr. Dream, and Punch-Out. So, go over to mynintendo.com and go redeem some gold coins if any of those games sound pretty good to you. I have about half of them, and they're really good. Like Pikmin 3, that's a great game. Wind Waker HD, it's great. Animal Crossing, I'm a fan. And of course, Mario Kart and Mario Parties, why not? So, NBA Playgrounds, it came out on the Switch recently, and I actually talked about it in one of the Game Pulses when it came out, but if you buy NBA Playgrounds right now until they release online play, you will get a free game called Shaq Fu, A Legend Reborn. And if you're not familiar with Shaq Fu, it actually came out years ago on the Super Nintendo, if I'm not mistaken. But Shaquille O'Neal, the basketball player, he wanted to remake his game. So we have Shaq Fu, A Legend Reborn. And basically, it's kind of like a side-scroller, classic beat-em-up. And so in Shaq Fu, you are Shaquille O'Neal, and you master hundreds of martial art moves and battle techniques, taking on thousands of enemies with melee weapons in your fight against mysterious Black Star Ninja. And you defeat bosses in dynamic areas, master cool finishing moves, and play with your buddies in co-op mode or against each other in PvP. So, if you buy NBA Playgrounds, like I said, you can get another free game, Shaq Fu. Now, I'm not a huge basketball fan, but I do want Shaq Fu, so that might be something I'm going to have to look forward to. Just because 2 games for, I think, $20-$30, why not? So the big news in Nintendo is that they announced their online services, and as of right now, all their online services are free until 2018, but Nintendo released some details for their service, and you'll be able to play co-op and competitive games online by signing in with your Nintendo account. Online play will be free for Nintendo account holders until the paid service launches in 2018. So we have about 6 months or so left, and they will incorporate a app on smartphones that you can connect to the Switch and invite people to play online You get set appointments, and you can also chat with your friends. So it's kind of like talking on the phone with them while you're playing your Switch. I don't know how it's going to be compatible. They haven't really released that much yet, but I'm glad they released this. And this isn't free. So, before I get to it, the free limited version for the app will be available to download in summer 2017. So it's June now. So July, August maybe. It'll come out, September at the latest. But yeah, that's free. So we'll be able to test it out then. But pricing for the Nintendo services, for 1 month it is $4. For 3 months it is $8. And 12 months, $20. So it is a lot cheaper than Sony and Microsoft's online service, which those are both $60 for the entire year. This is $20, a third of the price. Sure, you don't get free games every month, but at least Nintendo is doing something like that. Oh, and also every month too, you'll be able to play classic Nintendo games. Like they released like Dr. Mario and some others before. It's kind of like a Netflix streaming service. That's what they talked about. And you basically download the game and play it, or you play it like in the eShop or something. I'm not completely sure, but you play it for that month, and then next month there's like another game, which is interesting. But I kind of wish the older games came back, and so you could actually buy the older games on Switch. I mean, who knows, maybe they'll have it, but they did announce too that if you are a online member or whatever for online play, if you pay for it, you do get discounted prices for games. So I'm curious, how much are the discounts? What are they going to be towards? And what games? So hopefully we'll learn more as E3 or as the summer starts. So we're moving on to Sony now, and Sony actually has some not as big news as Nintendo, but you'll see. So 2 games that I found out are coming out tomorrow on PlayStation 4: Wipeout Omega Collection and Dirt 4 Day 1 Edition releases tomorrow, June 6th. And I played Wipeout a lot at the arcades, so I'm glad that Wipeout's coming to PS4. And Dirt is a great game, so if you like those games, be sure to pick them up tomorrow. So this is for Europe only, so sorry everywhere else. Apparently, if you sign up for a year of PlayStation Plus, you get Star Wars Battlefront, the first one, not the second one that's coming out. You get the first one free with all 4 expansions. And Battlefront alone, with all the expansions, I believe it's like £30 or so. And I forget, like PlayStation Plus or something, it's like £40, something like that. So you're getting a really good deal. I mean, you're getting a game and all the expansions for free. And if you're a Star Wars fan, that's pretty good. And if you're on the side or on the fence of getting Battlefront 2, I think this is a good idea and a good way to get into Battlefront 2, because you're basically getting it for free, so why not? Especially if you have to renew. But I enjoyed Battlefront, and I can't wait for it to come out. Battlefront 2, that is. But remember, that is only for Europeans only. And tomorrow, new PlayStation Plus games come out, so don't forget to download those. And last but not least, for Sony, we have a Reddit user that goes by Christopher_Maxim, M-A-X-I-M. The story goes, at his local Walmart, he was going to purchase this PlayStation 4 console, and it is all gold. The controller's gold. It's 1 terabyte, It looks nice. You can go ahead and go Google gold PlayStation 4 and you'll see the images. But the gold PS4 wasn't supposed to be on display yet. But thankfully, Christopher Maxim took a picture of it before all the employees took them all on the back. So yeah, if you actually look at the picture, you can see that it's going for $249. So $250 for a brand new console. That's gold, and it's a 1 terabyte of memory. So can't beat that. But who knows if that's the actual price? We'll have to wait and see. And I just found out that more people are quote unquote confirming it, but we'll have to wait and see till E3. I bet they'll announce it there. So Microsoft, I'm just grouping that into the all console news. So if you're hoping to listen to Microsoft, stay tuned and you'll hear about it in the all console section. So PC, so Valve, the people that basically run Steam, Half-Life 2, Portal, Team Fortress 2, those games, they replaced Steam Greenlight with a new thing called the Steam Direct. And basically now Valve is going to charge a publishing fee. So before in Steam Greenlight, people would vote on it, and if they got enough votes and people liked your idea, the game would take off. But now you have to actually publish it, and so it's now $100 to publish a game on Steam Direct, and that's not too bad. But Valve wanted the price to be as small as possible and not burden small developers, which is nice. But they also wanted to implement a fee system that would prevent people looking to abuse their publishing system. I mean, that's a good idea. I mean, anything more than that, I think that'd be kind of bad for indie devs, but I'm glad to see something like that, because if you looked at Steam Greenlight when it was back in its heyday, people just published some dumb games and they just got, they just took up space. So the $100, that's basically saying look, I'm not gonna mess around, here's $100 and let me publish my game. So it's kind of good to see Valve is doing that and being nice about it that way. So in the all consoles section, we have a game by a studio called 10 Chambers Collective, and it's the studio composed of several ex-Payday developers, and they announced the other day that a new game that they're working on is called GTFO. Yeah, it basically stands for Get the Bleep Out. So, they basically said that the project is a 4-player hardcore co-op action horror FPS. So, yeah, I don't know, that seems like everything I love in one. They didn't really talk about how the game's gonna be, but 10 Chambers is completely self-funded, meaning there's no board of directors that dictates their creative choices, so they can do whatever they want basically. So they said that you can play the game with 2 to 4 people. You could play alone, but really the world of GTFO is no place for lone wolves or stragglers. They'll die lost in the game's endless maze. That's what the studio 10 Chambers Collective says about GTFO. There's no word yet on release date, but they stated 10 Chambers that more news will come later this year. So, I mean, Payday is such a great game. It's still, people are still playing it now, and they're releasing the deluxe edition and VR mode, and depending on what these developers, these ex-Payday developers had their hands in Payday, like if they actually helped work on what Payday is now, this game GTFO will be pretty good in my opinion for an indie game. So we'll have to see more when 10 Chambers announces more on GTFO. So I still can't believe that they named it that. But the newest game brought to us by Supergiant Games, the creators of Bastion and Transistor, is called Pyre, Pyre. And the game is going to launch on July 25th on the PS4 and PC. And it's not out yet, but it's available for pre-order on PlayStation Network and Steam in North America. And Supergiant Games, they stated on their Twitter that a UK buy should be available as of next week. So if you're interested, Google or go on Twitter and find Supergiant Games and see if you are in the UK, if you could pre-order it. But it's actually reduced 10% for pre-orders right now. And the game, a 1:04 trailer. And it's kind of interesting. It's like a small caravan of exiles, and I guess they're trying to go home or go somewhere. But there's like a field, and each side has their own pyre, I guess like a goal. And the whole point is, I guess, to try and make the other team's pyre, which is a fire, to go out. I don't know, it's interesting. You definitely have to see more as that comes. I don't really know, the trailer really didn't give much information out, so we'll just have to see what Supergiant Games has in store for us. So last but not least, miscellaneous section. So, rumored to go on sale at the end of this August of 2017 is a beautiful hardback art and commentary packed book from Dark Horse Comics. And the people, Chris Alcock, he's working on the game Sea of Thieves, and Lee Loveday of Donkey Kong Country, Banjo-Kazooie Nuts and Bolts. They appear as the authors of this book called Rare Treasures, and we hear from the book that it would also feature brand new insights from the team. Rare Treasures is set to go on sale on August 29th, retailing at $39.99 US. It'll be a hardback volume of about 200 pages. So if you Google that, Rare Treasures, you can see what I'm talking about. I'm interested in that. I enjoyed Rare growing up, and it's not the same after Microsoft bought them, but still nonetheless, Rare's a good, or was a good company, and I'm looking forward to getting this book. I don't know about you, but I am. So, I was going to post this in the all consoles, but since it's not, I guess, since it's just coming up, I might as well just post it in the miscellaneous. But it's about E3, and that's next week. And speaking about E3, Electronic Arts, they revealed some of its plans for Star Wars Battlefront 2. In a blog post, they said that it will show off the Assault on Theed, which will feature a 20v20 battles set in the world of the prequel trilogy. Now, Battlefront 2, they stated before that, like, they showed Darth Maul, they showed Rey from the new Force Awakens, they showed Luke Skywalker. So we have prequel, original, and new trilogy, all those games in one. So who knows what they'll have in store for us, but I'm definitely looking forward to the single player mode and the multiplayer mode. But this event, it will be broadcasted on Saturday, June 10th, so 5 days from now, starting at 12:30 p.m. Pacific Time. And Battlefront 2 launches in November of 2017 for PS4, Xbox One, and PC. So, yeah, I am definitely looking forward to June 10th, next Saturday. No, actually this Saturday. Yeah, that's right, 5 days from now. But, wow, that's crazy. But, anyways, so, last but not least, tomorrow Nintendo is hosting a Pokemon Direct. And I'm not sure what's going to happen with that. But all I do know is I will be posting a Pokemon Direct tomorrow talking about it. They said it's going to be 8 minutes long, so hopefully there'll be enough information to talk about. But if not, maybe I could just talk about my speculations and whatnot. But yeah, I'm definitely looking forward to that. So thank you once again for listening to Game Pulse Weekly News, and don't forget to check out our Facebook, our Twitter, and our Instagram, and also our YouTube, where these podcasts get posted on YouTube simultaneously. So if you're not on here, you can always check it out on YouTube. But yeah, until tomorrow and next Game Pulse, I'll see you then. Thank you for listening to Game Pulse Weekly News, and happy gaming.